It was one of those rare afternoons when Taylor Swift found herself with a bit of free time. Away from the flashing lights, screaming fans, and the endless buzz of her career, she craved simplicity. She needed a moment to reconnect with the roots of her passion. Music. Dressed casually in a beige trench coat, dark jeans, white sneakers, a baseball cap pulled low, and oversized sunglasses, she stepped into a cozy record store tucked into a quiet corner of the city. The store had an old-school charm, wooden shelves, a faint scent of vinyl, and the warm hum of a record spinning in the background. As Taylor entered, she took a deep breath, appreciating the slower pace of life within these walls. For once, nobody recognized her. She wandered aimlessly through the aisles, running her fingers along the edges of vinyl records. Each album cover seemed to tell a story, some bright and flashy, others minimalistic and mysterious. It was in the local artists section that something caught her eye. A plain white album cover stood out amidst the polished, professionally designed ones. The title, written in bold, handwritten letters, read, Liam Carter. Below it was a small tagline, Stories from the Soul. Intrigued, Taylor picked it up, turning it over in her hands. The back of the album listed a few song titles like Broken Strings and Quiet Roads. She could tell from the rawness of the design that this wasn't the work of a major label. It felt personal, intimate. As she examined the record, a friendly voice called out from the counter. Great choice. Liam Carter's music is something special. Taylor looked up to see the cashier, a cheerful young woman with vibrant blue hair and a welcoming smile. Really? Taylor asked, keeping her voice casual. Yeah, he's a regular here, the cashier replied. Super talented, but kind of under the radar. He's poured his heart into that album. Before Taylor could respond, the bell above the door jingled, signaling a new arrival. She glanced toward the entrance and saw a young man stepping inside. He was carrying a guitar case that had clearly seen better days. His plaid shirt and worn boots hinted at a life of gigs in small venues and countless hours spent writing songs. That's him, the cashier whispered with a grin, motioning toward the newcomer. Taylor's eyes followed him as he walked to the back of the store. For a moment, she hesitated. Should she approach him? But something about the simplicity of the moment, the quiet record store, the unassuming musician, made her take a chance. She walked over, holding the vinyl record. Hi, she said softly. Is this yours? Liam looked up, surprised. Yeah, that's me, he said, scratching the back of his head nervously. You're probably one of the first people to actually pick it up. Taylor smiled, sensing his humility. I can tell you've put a lot into it. Liam nodded. It's been a long journey. I wrote most of those songs in my apartment after late-night gigs. Music's everything to me, but getting people to listen, that's the hard part. They continued talking, their conversation flowing naturally. Liam spoke about his struggles as an independent artist, the late nights, the constant rejection, and the moments when he wondered if it was all worth it. Taylor was captivated by his sincerity. It reminded her of her early days, when she played small shows in cafes and wrote songs late into the night. On a whim, Taylor asked, Do you have your guitar with you? Liam hesitated. Yeah, but play something for me, she encouraged, her tone warm and inviting. Though hesitant at first, Liam opened his guitar case and began to play. His fingers moved across the strings with precision and emotion, and his voice filled the room with raw, unpolished beauty. A few customers in the store stopped what they were doing to listen, drawn in by the magic of the moment. Taylor couldn't help but hum along quietly. Her years of performing had given her an instinct for spotting talent, and Liam had it in spades. When the song ended, a small round of applause echoed through the store. Liam looked up, embarrassed but grateful. Taylor leaned in slightly, her voice low. "You've got something special, Liam. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise." As the other customers returned to their browsing, Taylor pulled out a sleek business card from her pocket and handed it to Liam. He furrowed his brow as he read the name printed on it, Taylor Swift. His eyes darted back to her face, now fully visible as she removed her sunglasses and cap. "Wait, are you?" She smiled. "I am, but today I'm just someone who loves good music." Liam was speechless. "Call the number," she said gently. "I'd love to help you get your music out there. You deserve to be heard." Before he could respond, Taylor gave him a reassuring smile and quietly left the store, the bell jingling softly behind her. In the following weeks, Liam's life took a dramatic turn. He received a call from Taylor's team, inviting him to perform as the opening act for one of her intimate acoustic concerts. The show was attended by industry professionals and die-hard fans, giving Liam the exposure he had only dreamed of. With Taylor's mentorship, Liam refined his craft while staying true to his authentic style. His songs began to gain traction online, and soon he was booking gigs at larger venues. Back at the record store, the cashier proudly hung a poster of Liam's debut album release on the community board. Customers smiled as they remembered the day Taylor Swift walked in and changed a young musician's life forever. And Taylor? She continued her journey, knowing that she had helped amplify another voice worth hearing.
Thank you for watching this story. If it touched your heart, don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel and join us in spreading stories that inspire and make a difference.